It is a privilege to address you at this landmark regional workshop, an assembly that reflects our collective commitment to advancing Africa's development through science, technology, and innovation. In today's development landscape, it's imperative that we recognize data-driven solutions and space-based technologies, which are no longer optional, but they are fundamental drivers of Africa's policy and economic transformation. The theme of this workshop being Data to Impact, Earth Observation, and Space Technology Solutions as a catalyst for enhancing Africa's policy and economic transformation is both timely and essential. In an era defined by rapid technological advancements, Africa stands at a crossroad, uniquely positioned to leverage Earth observation and space technology to accelerate sustainable development, enhance decision-making, and drive economic empowerment. It is also my privilege to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that the African Space Agency is now operational. Its inauguration, which happened in Cairo on 20th April 2025, was a historic milestone in Africa's space technology and development. AFSA now serves as the central coordinating body for activities around space in the continent, and it's ensuring that optimal access to space deliver data and services while streamlining regulations to eliminate inefficiencies. With its mandate rooted in Africa's vision for sustainable development, AFSA is expected to play a transformative role in leveraging space science for economic progress, environmental stewardship, and scientific excellence. It represents a bold and necessary step towards building Africa's capacity in space science and ensuring that space solutions serve all sectors of our societies. The GMES Africa program indeed has played a pivotal role in the establishment of the African Space Agency and continues to be one of its pivotal initiatives under the Earth observation segment within the African Space Agency, because we are leading in basically 4 space segments. And this transition was formalized in 2023 when the African Union decided to approve the movement of the GMES in Africa from the Department of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation as part of AFSA's operationalization. This move reinforced the strategic alignment between EO applications and Africa's broader space ambitions. We proudly associate the contribution of the Macozio and WIMAS projects alongside other regional initiatives, the GMES Consortia, with this milestone. These projects have demonstrated how EO can enhance wetlands management, coastal resilience, and environmental governance, creating real impacts that shape policies and drive economic transformation. So as the phase 2 of GMES in Africa concludes, which is this year in 2025, this final regional workshop will provide an invaluable platform to showcase the achievements that have been and lessons learned over the implementation period, which is almost 7 years now, chart pathways for sustainability and policy integration of EO services, and we also hope that it will strengthen cross-sector and regional collaborations. The remarkable contribution of EO services in Southern Africa by the WIMAS, which is led by SASCAL, and Macozio, which is led by CSIR, is paving way for innovative solutions in water resource management, climate resilience, and marine ecosystem monitoring. But to sustain these successes, we must move beyond project-based interventions and work towards embedding EO solutions into institutional priorities. And this is one of the key pillars of the GMES Africa program. Policymakers, the scientists, the private sectors, and the civil society, all those that are present here today, must continue to collaborate to ensure that EO solutions remain at the forefront of Africa's transformation. Earth observation and space technology hold immense promise beyond environmental governance. They are game changers for Africa's economy. For instance, if we take agriculture, precision farming will enhance food security and optimize resource use. Climate resilience through satellite data will strengthen disaster preparedness and risk management. Infrastructure development also is dependent on EO services for urban planning and resource mobilization and allocation. So investing in EO will unlock new economic opportunities as we develop Africa's EO expertise, strengthen our data ecosystems, and integrate EO in policy frameworks. We will expand our markets for EO-driven solutions, ensuring Africa remains a leader rather than a passive consumer of these space innovations. So as we convene in Pretoria during this regional workshop, I urge each of you to reflect on Africa's space journey, its achievements, its challenges, and the way forward. So, to all the policymakers present here today, I urge you to harness EO-driven intelligence and shape sustainable governance. The scientists and researchers, I encourage you to push intelligence to shape sustainable governance. To our scientists, the private and sector leaders, I call upon you to invest in Africa's growing EO market. The future custodians of Africa also revolves around the youth, which is a key aspect of the GMES Africa program. So I challenge you to embrace EO and space science as drivers of development. The African Space Agency is operational. The enduring legacy of GMES Africa signifies that Africa is not merely participating in the global space conversation, but we are also shaping with data as our compass and innovation as our guide. Let this workshop ignite renewed collaboration, inspire impactful policies, reinforce our vision for an Africa transformed by data and empowered by space. I thank you.